Hi, everybody. Welcome to Paws and Claws, the Lost Tales of Pugmire. I'm Jess. I am your guide dog. And without much further ado, let's meet our dogs and cats. Oh, you can see me down in the chat as Angry Nurgle. That's what I'm supposed to say. I'm on it. Starting with Ashley.
Hi. I never go first, so I completely wasn't expecting this. I'm going to be playing Priscilla Plot, who's currently existing, running solely off of caffeine and spite.
And Cat.
Forgot how the mute button works. Hello!
We are running in great shape tonight.
You know what? This is the dress rehearsal for the finale next week, okay? Let's just that. Hi, I'm Kat. I'm going to be playing Lilia Cavalier. She is small, she's feisty, and she's very embarrassed to be seen in the company of these terrible dogs she's about to get stuck with. Not you. You all are lovely. The bad dogs.
Say, that's rude.
Grimly Allen.
Hello, I'm Alan Johnson, and I'm playing Grimly Greyhound, the lovable scamp who is dealing with anxiety 24/7 nonstop and is ready to take back his goddamn shop.
Lynn.
Hello, everybody. I am Lynn Meyer, and I am playing one half of a pair of twins. I am Baguette Corgi, our lovely shepherd, who is trying very hard to still be a good dog in spite of everything happening, which may or may not be easy tonight. We'll see.
Snowball. Alan.
Hi, I'm Alan Engelson, and I am playing Snowball, and I am missing my cloak very badly right now.
That's fair.
And our super amazing return guest star, our first guest star that we haven't scared so much they didn't come back, Honey and Dice.
Yep.
Hello everyone, I'm Honey, aka Honey Dice, and I'm playing Eartha Kitty, your Siberian mystery.
Nice.
All right, who wants to do previously on Paws and Claws?
You have to ask.
Yeah.
It's gonna be me.
Yeah.
I don't like to
Tradition.
pick on him.
Well, that makes one of us.
I mean, I am the cat of the group, it's expected. Alright. After we left the cave where we met Vincent, we met up at Baguette's place. We made plans to have the younger princess hear the meeting through the ladybug walkie-talkie, which we totally planned this out and made perfect setup for it. Snowball gave Grimly the cloak of feathers to infiltrate the castle with Lilia, while Snowball, Priscilla, and Baguette set the other walkie-talkie ladybug in a spot so she could hear the meeting. The trio then went to Anastasia's and were able to get Anastasia's permission to join her at the meeting, and Snowball is missing his cloak.
All right.
He even does like the announcer voice. You can't have anybody but Snowball Allen do it.
I know, it's so perfect.
Yeah, sorry, man.
I felt like you
narrator
even
voice,
had
narrator
like, that
voice.
written out. Okay, so last time we were in two groups. You were still at the princess's room, one of the groups, or had you just jumped out of the window?
I believe it just jumped out.
Yeah, I believe we kind of like Metal Gear Solid that stuff and went right out the window.
Okay. So, and the other group is with Anastasia convincing her to go to the meeting.
Yes.
Yes.
Priscilla did not go with the group. She is just waiting to go to the meeting.
And she's been spying on the cats that she's seen hanging out.
And I did go into Anastasia's and rolled a natural one on stealth, so Anastasia is very much like aware of me and hugging me, if I remember correctly.
Uh-huh.
So, those of you who dove out the window of the princesses, you land or fly down into...
Fly, hopefully.
Hopefully.
I mean, you were using the cloak, okay?
Yeah.
So, you fly down into the palace grounds. And, as you are getting ready to leave, you see a cat, a fluffy cat, familiar to all of you but Grimly. Eartha,
Well-
what are you doing at the palace?
As a merchant and a friend of the world, there's always so much that I'm doing at the palace, whether it's making money, whether it's collecting old debts, in whatever way it might be. But oh my goodness, you all are still alive.
And doing better than ever.
Yes, I'm a delicious little delightful puppy dog. How are you doing?
Hey. We're good. We're doing real important stuff.
Yeah, really important. Do we know her?
Oh, it was your really bad day at the caves.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Wait, is this good or bad? Hi, I'm Grimly.
Oh, aren't you the most adorable little thing I've ever seen? Hello, Grimly. I'm Eartha, and you can call me Eartha.
Okay, nice to meet you, Eartha. I already said I'm Grimly, but hi.
Hello.
So...
You're just here? You're just here? Just coincidence? You're just in the palace?
Well, yes, that's what I do. I walk around, I entertain, I get paid, and I move on.
It's entertaining in a really different way to being in a cave in the woods.
Oh, that was just exploration to get more inspiration, darling. It's just my method.
Oh, yeah, kind of like method acting or something like that.
Something like that.
Well,
Now,
almost the whole story. We're almost right at the end. You saw just the prologue.
alright. So I'm assuming you're
Done
not here.
so much.
Oh, well, you're still alive. So what you've done has worked.
Yep, still alive.
Yeah.
So, should we get out of here? Are you busy? We kind of have friends waiting, but if you're their friend, I'm sure it's okay, right?
Sure, I mean, is it the delightful bunch that I know who they are?
Yes.
Maybe,
Oh.
yes.
Every one of them. Unless they're in disguises, that's kind of becoming a thing.
Oh, I cannot wait.
But we usually disguise each other as each other, so you can see if you can figure out who everyone really is.
Or I can just go
Also,
with the
Priscilla
flow.
hasn't slept for a week.
I wasn't aware that she did sleep.
I thought she did, but maybe she doesn't, and it kind of feels like she doesn't because basically we got back to Pugmire and she hasn't slept, and she's just living on sugar and caffeine now. But I think she might have to sleep soon. Kind of worried about her.
Well, darling, let's see if we can come up with a plan to help her sleep. There's lots of methods. I'm on
Really
my
glad
way.
you're back.
I'm so happy to see you. I've told all my friends about the delightful little warrior princess of the puppy dog I met. Alrighty then. There's a meeting I'm on my way to, but I can walk with you.
Okay, sure.
Meeting are you going to? We're going to a meeting.
Or perhaps it's the same meeting.
I probably not. I mean, it's kind of like a secret meeting.
I
Got a
don't
password
know.
and everything.
Well, the funny thing about secret meetings is that you usually find cats very interested in meeting in secret. Half the time you don't even know there's a meeting going on, but that's how good we are at secrets. Come on, darlings, let's walk.
Okay,
Yes.
I like her. She seems nice and not at all
She is,
suspicious.
isn't she?
Emily's just gonna kind of keep side-eyeing her, not like suspiciously, just like, okay, well, they said she's cool, so probably.
Have we ever been wrong about someone?
No.
And just for would say Eartha is a chocolate covered, just a chocolate colored, just Siberian, just fluffy, well
fantastic.
well dressed, you know, and the cat.
She's so fancy, fluffy. So,
Nice to have someone else who understands grooming.
Baguette and Snowball,
Yeah.
you are having drinks with Anastasia?
Oh, joy. This isn't awkward at all. Yes.
Okay. And Snowball, you are yourself, correct?
I can't be anybody else. I don't have my cloak.
Oh, right. That's right.
I have it.
So, eventually her father comes down the stairs.
Yeah, this will go well.
Yep.
And this is Anastasia. It appears that you have company. And then he looks at Snowball and goes, ruffians. He says, where's your friend Lilia? She thought she was going to be a good influence when you. We had plans tonight. Who are these rough rebels? Daddy, they're my dearest friends. Come on, you have to meet them. This is Snowball. He's a cat. And this is Baguette. She's a twin. Her brother isn't here, but he's just as cute. And they're going to come tonight.
And, you know, Beckett will try her best to be charismatic and charming and appreciating Anastasia's family standing, say a proper hello, you know, stand up and say hello. Make a good impression kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you've been around wealthy people enough. You can do that.
Yeah, you
You know
know,
what you're
they teach
doing.
me well in the church.
I am going to walk up to him,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to take a knee.
Well, at least this one has the proper respect for dogs. But I don't know why you think you're going to let a cat in the meeting. It's very limited. There's only a select of the bone singer. It's the only one that we let in. Without
Cats?
express permission.
Most cats, I would agree, but
You're one of the good ones, eh?
you can see Snowball wincing and trying to like get this out without hating himself.
Mm-hmm.
Cats, most cats are just awful.
I agree.
I was raised here in Pugmire, and
At that, he kind of recoils.
I know. I'm sorry.
Don't be that guy, man.
Here in Pugmire, then. Were you a foundling? Were you raised by dogs?
Yes, I was.
Well, I understand some dogs have newfangled ideas, but it's. Suppose I can't blame you for the way that you were born, and at least you didn't know the proper difference. As for the meeting, I'm not sure they'll let you in, but we can see what we can do then.
I would appreciate any help, and I stand up and bow.
At least you seem like you have the right ideas. We could see if we can utilize that in the cat corner.
I am biting my tongue right now.
And Baguette is like silently just like feeling so bad for Snowball, but really, you know, he's been doing his best to learn. He's a good cat.
You're a woman of the cloth. Why, it's wonderful to have you. We'll be pleased to have you in the meeting.
Thank you. Thank you.
I said, "What is Lilia coming?"
I believe she was going directly there.
Oh, well then no use waiting around then. Let's be on our way, Pimpo. And he grabs his cane.
When he's not looking, Baguette just kind of goes up to Snowball and just gives a reassuring, like, pat on the back. Like, I know that was hard, kind of a thing.
You feel every muscle is tense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She knows. She knows.
Kill him.
He's just trying silently to let you know that she's aware that that was awful for you. She loves Snowball.
Mm-hmm.
Priscilla, with your view, you see Baguette and Snowball and the two Pekingese come out of the house and start making their way to Grimley's old shop.
She kind of looks that way and then like double takes, like, what? What are all of them doing here? She just kind of
La
looks for
la
a
la
moment.
la la.
And,
Marching order, I'm at the very back.
okay. And at this point, Grimley and Lilia and Eartha, you have also arrived in this district, even if you're not quite there yet. Where did I put my information? I have too many windows open. Ha, ha, ha. Okay.
Good.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, you also see a couple dogs arriving. You've seen the cat that you were spying on, Priscilla, that was kind of keeping watch, noting who arrives, and it appears to be a couple of militarily dressed dogs come in, followed by a few huskies in workout clothes. And then a poodle in armor. And at this point is when you see Baguette and Snowball and the Pekingese.
Do I recognize the poodle? Like, is that Lady Frippery or?
Yep, it's Lady Frippery.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, right, you knew her. They, like, sort of met her at the party, and I forgot if you actually knew her or not.
Know of.
Okay. That's what it was.
I recognized her voice when we
Yes.
dropped, so that's where I knew of her in passing. So.
Yes. So now, are you going to make your presence known to them?
Yeah, she's going to go ahead and approach if everybody else is heading toward the entrance.
Ah, Priscilla! It was wonderful to see you again after the party at the Royals. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Lord Huntington, good to see you.
Listen, where's your lovely friends?
Oh, they'll be along when they're able.
Your servant, yes.
Where did you get off to, Snowball?
I'm in the back currently. What do you mean by that?
Well, I hope that you haven't bugged Lord Huntington too much. I hope that he wasn't too much of a bother, seeing as he couldn't follow me into the meeting, of course.
So, no, this cat has the right idea about things. We're going to see if we can use him as a mascot type thing.
That's wonderful to hear. Priscilla goes to kind of move toward the back of the group, kind of next to Snowball. I am so sorry.
And at this point, Anastasia comes back. She's, oh my gosh, I didn't know that they let cats in the meeting. It's so... What is the word? I didn't think Daddy was into, like, deviant things. It's so... Oh, like, invigorating.
This will be interesting. I have no idea what to expect.
I mean, he always
Yes,
said
it will.
he wouldn't even use cat messengers, so this is pretty... It's pretty spicy.
You'll have so much to talk with Lilia about.
I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. I wish your brother were here. And then she just wags her tail and flounces away.
Oh, Baguette's really glad that Bagel's not here.
And at this point, as you're getting closer, you start to see a familiar-looking Dalmatian approach, tail between their legs, looking really cautiously around. You recognize this as Baguette. You might not know this Dalmatian. This is Pickles, the Dalmatian that got away from the cave.
No idea who that is.
Probably not important.
And Priscilla just kind of pulls the hood up.
What is it?
You remember that cave where I mentioned that everything went horribly, horrendously wrong and a whole lot of people died?
There's been a few like that. You might have to be more specific.
Most recently.
Okay.
That one didn't.
Oh. Oh.
I have a question for the guide.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any sort of emblem or insignia or anything that's on Pickle's blanket that's currently in my inventory?
No.
Good. That's all I wanted to know.
No, Pickles just had basic camping gear.
Okay.
And you didn't take any, like, personal effects of Pickles.
Nope.
This is fine. This is fine. Okay. The healer notes trouble may have just increased. Okay. All right. Let Priscilla hide behind me if she needs to.
She kind of steps back and just kind of keeps the head down, hood up.
As you guys keep moving towards the back, I keep shifting so I'm the farthest back to not show I'm better than any dog.
Oh.
And everybody give me a notice check.
Notice check. That is a 19.
Okay.
That is a 8.
Okay.
Sorry, 9.
You've got your hood up. Makes sense.
Snowball sees nothing, is staring at the ground, and rolled a 0.
Oh. So, Baguette, you see
Yes.
The cat that had been keeping watch, a very fluffy black Persian, clad all in black, comes up to that cat. And they appear to be making some sort of paw gesture you can't really make out.
Okay.
And then the fluffy Persian goes inside.
What was that about? Snowball, did you see that? Snowball.
What?
Did you see that?
Sorry. I saw a bug.
Okay. No, there was this exchange between these two cats and these paw gestures that I didn't recognize. I didn't know if it was well, I thought maybe you might have recognized it.
Could you recreate the gestures?
I don't know, guide, can I?
Give it a shot! Give me a dexterity check.
Ha! Ha! I have no modifier for that whatsoever.
It'll be fun.
That is a 5.
Okay, you kind of give him a high paw. High 4.
I not doing this very well, I think. It was more intricate than this, and I don't know what I'm doing. But it looked kind of like this. I think. Or maybe it was the other. I don't know.
I do not know of a gesture like that.
Okay.
And at this point, Eartha, Lilia, and Grimly, you have arrived.
We're here. Who can we see? All here.
You arrive in time to see a big fluffy black cat go inside.
Mm.
At which point, Lord Huntington follows. So you see Priscilla, Snowball, Baguette, and everyone's best friend, Anastasia.
Oh, okay. I just hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Anastasia screams and runs towards Lilia and barrels into a hug.
Eartha.
Hello there. Baguette the Blood.
Oh,
Small world, isn't
it is. How are you?
it? Much
No.
better now.
Yeah, Baguette kind of blushes a little bit. Kind of, smiles.
Snowball, keeping up the facade, starts to bow towards Grimly and Lilia and like kind of stops halfway and looks at Eartha confused before continuing.
This is Eartha. She's a friend of Lilia's.
We've met.
You have?
Hello. Look at you, Snowball. Still keeping up appearances.
Snowball, why are you being weird?
You are being a little weird.
Priscilla
Ill-
walks up to Grimly and goes to like take the cloak off of him, going, "I believe you borrowed this long enough."
Well, okay, wait, what did I do? Here, you can have it. I don't want it. Oh,
She
wait,
takes
no,
it
wait, wait.
Hey!
Give it to
Okay.
Snowball.
She turns around and hands it to Snowball, like, "Carry this."
Oh, okay.
Thank you. And I would like to put it on immediately.
Oh.
I mouth to Priscilla, thank you.
Priscilla, darling. Are you still pontificating on a daily basis?
Always.
You do have your friends a little concerned about your sleeping patterns. But, I suppose, with someone of your type of intellect, the job is never done, is it?
Never.
You can sleep when the story ends.
The last time I tried to sleep, a ghost cat tried to kill me, so honestly, I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. Besides, there's a lot to be researched and a lot to be read, and I honestly don't know how anybody around here gets any rest.
I can see that. Well, as long as your mouth can move as quickly as your brain can, you'll be just fine. Lilia, darling, she'll be just fine. If she collapses suddenly, you just prop her back up with a book, and I'm sure she'll be right and ready to go.
But Eartha, I think she's going to start imagining ghost cats really soon.
I've learned not to interfere with people's processes. If she says she sees a ghost cat, who are we to say there are no ghost cats?
It's not my imagination if they're really trying to steal my breath.
There was actually a real ghost cat. I saw it.
Just
But
once.
next time, I think maybe it might not be real.
Well, let's just be safe and not have a next time.
Alright.
Right.
So we have a meeting to get to here, but it was nice to meet you. I just look at the building, look back at her, and smile.
Eartha's gonna walk towards the building. I thought you had a meeting to go to. She's gonna
What?
go to the entrance and she's going to extend her claws with a flourish and say, "It's amazing what you can do with retractable claws, isn't it?"
And the guard at the
I-
door just waves you in.
I mean,
Come on.
probably.
Come on.
I don't have retractable claws, but wait, hey, that's the password.
Lilia's giving Grimly this just profoundly disappointed look.
Well, don't do that.
Like, not in front of the cat.
Oh.
Whoops. Oh, I thought you meant her cat.
Real cat. Hey.
I did mean the real cat.
Yeah. Grimly's going to be confused, but go inside.
Priscilla's gonna head for the door.
I follow right behind Priscilla.
Yeah. Time to just go in.
Ugh, I have to go in sometime. Yes, fine.
And Lilia, Anastasia grips your arm when you go in and goes, "Oh my gosh, but you brought a new cat! You know so many cats."
You told everyone I had horrible stomach problems.
Yeah, but they told me to do that.
Tell smaller lies in future.
Like that you have mange? Because that could go over really well.
I don't actually let go of her arm. We're still walking in together.
Okay.
Quietly grumbling.
Just but Lilia, you're my best friend.
You're my best friend. Shush. It's very serious.
So you arrive in Grimley's old shop. And Grimley, it looks...
It's like the scene at the end of Gladiator where he's just walking through the field with his hand out. Grimley's doing that to the side of like a shop.
Oh.
This was once my home.
Oh.
So it has been ransacked. Like, there's fabrics hanging off the walls. All the clothes are gone. You see shelving units knocked over.
Oh.
It looks like it has not been taken care of. Windows are cracked. There's like 3 inches of dust all over the ground, on countertops.
Wow.
Grimley's just gonna reach down and pick up a scrap and just kind of rub between his fingers like, "Oh man, this silk was from all the way in the monarchies. That took a lot of time to get."
Athos is going to walk up to him. You seem familiar with this establishment.
Yeah, this used to be my place before they kicked me out.
We'll make sure you get it back. After all, looks like you were 2 very good friends.
Hmm. You're just gonna
There, chin up.
drop it.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're good.
And in the back, further back in the shop, you see several dogs wearing brown robes. Not like the garbs that the Church of Man shepherds wear,
Okay.
but similar. Like, not quite monk robes, but monkish robes. Some of them
Okay.
have their heads covered, some don't. And at the front of the circle is an open space.
Okay.
And standing to the right is that big fluffy cat you saw come in. And the cat is not wearing robes.
Anything distinctive? You know, medallions. I don't know. Anything not robed that would stand out?
They're wearing necklaces. Some are wearing rings
Okay.
that have that sigil that you recognized before as the Friends of Man.
Okay.
The cat is wearing completely nondescript black armor, except for you can see a signet ring with the symbol of the Meowfia on it.
All right. Baguette's not happy.
Is anybody staring at Snowball?
Snowball's in the back, so at this point, no.
Okay.
Because they all seem to be facing the front with that cat, the open space. And you haven't joined the circle yet, have you?
Nope. I'm following Priscilla.
The cat seems to give you kind of a cocked eyebrow when you come in, but nods at Eartha. And then, as you start to, before you can really get comfortable, the last 2 members of the meeting arrive. that you know of.
Ah!
And it is Aloysius Labrador, Priscilla and Baguette's old teacher, as well as someone known very well to Lilia as her Aunt Petunia.
Oh, good.
Hmm.
And she goes over to you and puts her paws in your paws and says, Lilia, dear, I'm so glad you finally came. Who got you to attend the meeting? I'm so proud.
It's so nice to see you, Aunt.
It's lovely. Your father never wanted me to tell you. He always thought this was silly, but I'm so glad you're here. You were always my favorite niece. Gives you a kiss on each cheek.
Thank you. Well, doesn't hurt to see what's happening, I suppose.
Come, let's have the best seats.
No, I'm gonna stay with my friends. Grabbing onto Anastasia.
Oh, well, if you want. I suppose we're all family here. I'm just glad you're here, my dear. And she goes
Yes,
up to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. This whole time, Grimly is just not taking off his weapon, but his hand just like drifts towards it, and then he looks at one of the others and he's like, oh, okay, we're playing it cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah. See what happens first.
We're all friends here.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's friends.
Friends of man.
Hey, I get it. So does it look like the gang's all here and they're like getting set up for whatever
Yep.
this meeting's about? Okay, cool.
So Aloysius Labrador gives Priscilla a hug and Baguette a hug when he arrives. And he goes, this is what I wanted to talk to you about.
Hi, Professor.
I'm so glad you inferred what I was trying to discuss with you.
Of course, Professor, you taught us well.
And he pats you on the head. It was so good to see you. Now let's get
You
this
too.
show on the road, as they say in academic circles.
Let's.
Kind of look at Priscilla like, well, we're doing this. Okay.
I would like to specifically hide from Aloysius.
Okay. How will you do that?
I would say trying shadow, like anytime he like moves to where he would be able to see me, I try to like move behind someone else.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Stealth. Yeah. That's 11?
He got a 10. So you're good.
He is very old.
Well, and he's concentrating on other things, you know.
The lowest stealth I've rolled all game.
Yeah, last week you were like 30.
20s, high 20s, yeah.
Perfect.
So he goes up to the front and friends, we appear to have grown in ranks, even though several of us were killed this week. A moment of silence for our husky brethren. Everyone holds their heads down.
Grimly attempts to look suitably sad about this.
Lilia can't quite do it. She just looks curious, just like, oh,
Baguette is sad, but for complicated reasons. So,
So, last week we spoke about recruiting the young, and I see that several of you have done that. Well done, Lord Huntington. And there's golf claps for Lord Huntington.
How proper.
As now some of you have seemed to bring feline fellowship. And he looks over at the cat next to him. And the cat just goes, well, who brought cats here? Perfect timing.
Amazing.
And Lord Huntington just goes, my daughter is friends with one. But I think he can be useful. He goes, well, that's very well, but I see... Well, where did that bloody cat go? There's a different one that I see. And he points at Eartha.
The fact that you see me doesn't mean it's the first time I've ever been here. After all, someone has to run your errands.
He goes, ah, so mafia adjacent, yes, of course. And he looks to the cat, next to him. And the cat kind of looks over at Eartha. And the cat gives you a curious look. And, just goes, oh, yes, one of ours. My dear lord. And bows. Well, we've had excellent news. There are those. Well, it's come to me on... Well, anyway, it's come to me that the Mafia is aware of our ultimate plan. Isn't that so, Bone Singer? And the cat steps up and says, yes. Some of our recruits thought that they were helping, and let us know what it is you're trying to do. It was quite sweet, actually, but our goals align. For once you get what you want, we'll really get what we want. And that's why I've brought you a gift. And you see the cat pull a big sack out. Like, tonight is a special night. And I've brought a gift for all of you.
Oh no.
They open the sack. I say, I was given these by, well, a recruit? Several recruits who we lost. But it was well worth the effort, and no one's lost from the Bone Singer forever. And they open the bag, and you see a large pile of cat bones.
Mm.
And they appear to be really old bones.
I'm sorry, I'm new here, and what is going on?
The Bone Singer just looks at Aloysius and says, may I speak? Or is this your show? And Aloysius kind of says, well, of course it's my show. We're going to have a jolly good show tonight, and this Bone Singer here is going to bring back that dead cat.
I thought we wanted less cats. This is more cats.
Oh, but this one's a good one. You'll see. It'll be worth it. Bone Singer, do your work.
Fine.
And the Bone Singer starts... You see light come out of their paws. And they start chanting and walking in a circle around the pile of bones.
I feel like we should stop this.
Does Baguette have an idea as to what spell is being worked?
I'll go a step further. Priscilla read the Summoning and Rituals book in the library. Does she recognize this directly?
Yeah, this is Animate Dead.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
It's a whole lot of nope.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but you guys, unless someone's going to stop him, Grimly is already slowly reaching back for his maul. This is his shop, god damn it. We don't do necromancy in this goddamn shop.
It's time to let the dead rest.
Ah, I love it so much. Okay.
But no, seriously, Grimly's about to flip out unless someone physically stops him.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I've got that might be helpful right now, if anything.
So I'm not seeing most spells like it just for the systems I'm used to seeing, oh, it has all these components to it. If there's no components, like no verbal, no somatic, no anything, how feasible is stealth casting? Like, can something conceivably be cast like without being noticed?
Yeah, I like that. What are you trying to do?
Trying to cast a magic paw.
Okay. Yeah, I would say just give me a stealth roll and then do it.
Alrighty. Let's... Hey! 19 before I add anything to it.
You got it.
Okay. Okay. Gonna conjure a little magic paw and try to just kind of tap the cat's skull out of the circle and onto the floor. And...
it's already on the floor. It's in a stack on the floor.
We'll try to like bap it out of the pile and hopefully like, I don't know, roll under a table or something.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. At which point, Aloysius immediately goes, what's happening? Why isn't this working? He goes, you know what, friends, we need to help the Bone Singer work. So everyone...
How exactly do you suggest that?
Everyone chant, sing, sing, sing with me. And they all form, like, tighten up their circle and start chanting, sing.
Oh.
How scientific is this, Professor?
Bagel could have gotten their campfire songs, finally. He's not here for it.
Oh. You know, that's strangely sweet. No, but yeah.
When they tightened their ranks, did they go past where the skull was?
How far did you knock that?
I can lift and move an object, and I can move it 30 feet. So she would have tried to get it like well out of the circle, preferably like behind or under something.
Yeah, I'd say she's gotten it like away and under a counter. At which point, and as they're tightening the ranks, the Bone Singer's starting to act like she still knows what's going on, but is sort of furtively looking around and doing this, what looks like a dance, but you can see is actually her like dodging and weaving, looking for that skull.
It's gonna try to like flick a femur off in another direction.
I'd like to try and stealth to go grab the skull, if it's possible.
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
That's much better. 19.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
All right. I grab the skull, put it in my bag, and walk back over to the group.
So you have a bunch of dogs chanting sing and a cat walking in a circle.
Okay.
With like sparks coming out of her paws. Her eyes turn silver.
Ooh.
What are the rest of you doing?
Sing, sing. There goes a clavicle.
Yeah.
She's just trying to like dismantle.
Yeah, I'm guessing that Baguette has seen what's been going on since she was trying to figure out the ritual in question. So she knows what Priscilla's done. So guessing that now it won't work and why it won't work. So she doesn't mind getting in on the pretense of singing
Okay.
for the time being. But she's keeping an eye out for when things go badly and she has to do something more active.
While everyone else is distracted with their singing, Grimly's just really deadpan going, sing, sing. He has his maul, one hand's on the maul, the other hand is reaching into his bag where I have exactly one explosive egg left.
Grimly doing that deadpan just sounds creepy as all get
I
out, I'm
know!
not gonna lie.
Right.
Sorry.
So,
And Snowball is just like begrudgingly trying to not sound aggressive. Sing, sing, sing.
Trying and failing.
yep. Yep.
What's going on with Eartha?
You know that thing that cats do when they just stare without blinking
Mhm.
and just seem just kind of perched? You don't know if they're going to attack or if they're going to roll over. But she's just sitting and staring and watching everybody very, very carefully. And occasionally she, moves a paw and her nail does the retraction thing. And she's just kind of rolling her hand back and forth as she watches. And just very carefully asks where she's sitting next to Grimly and Lilia. Now, what direction are you trying to take this story, darlings? Because it either has a happy ending or an unhappy ending. And I refuse to. This is not even a song. There's no melody. There's no lyrics. This is the most ridiculous ritual casting I've ever. I'm even embarrassed to be offline right now. I mean, if you're going to do it right.
Aye, these are very noble dogs, and they should at least know how to put on a ceremony. There are things happening off stage, but I think that's a slow and uncertain end to the story, and I think. And Lilia's just looking at Grimly like she's expecting him to take over this narrative somehow.
Grimly's just been kind of nodding along, but at that point he just sort of stops and goes, I'm about to blow them all to hell. Just give the word.
Having a terrible influence on him.
Just say it and this is all over.
Somebody,
I won't even blink.
Somebody please draw that. I really need that.
So, when he says, Eartha says, because this is your shop, this is your property, and they're doing such awful things. Whatever you do, I'll be there to support you. And I'm going to use invigoration. So Grimly, Lilia, whoever's within 60 feet and aren't just completely drowned by the sing,
Yeah.
is going to get a D6.
How it should have been done.
A D6 encouragement die, which
Thank you.
which you can use on your next D20 roll. You also have the ability to roll the encouragement die and regain that many stamina points or spell slots instead of using it to add to your D20 roll.
Ah.
Nice.
Only happens once. And you hear Eartha just trying as she can to find the melody in this chant, and she can't. And she's just doing that very irritated sound that cats do. And it's like between a purr and a growl. She's
Okay. Grimly's gonna hear all Eartha says, just sort of nod himself. He's like, you know what? You're right. Screw it! And just gonna throw the egg.
I love Grimly so much. Grimly is the best.
There can be no peace in this establishment.
Yay!
Yes.
I feel like Snowball has been a bad influence on Grimly.
Clearly, Beckett has failed in her influence.
It's all right. So I roll a d8 for this to see what the egg is.
First you roll a dex save to make sure it goes where you want.
Dex save or dex test?
How about that? Let me see. That's the thing I should know, because you've used them enough.
Because you know what? It doesn't matter anyway. I'll just roll it. Oh, thank fuck.
Dex
20.
check. Okay, you
Unnatural,
got it.
unnatural 20. It was on the 2 and just slowly rolled to the side. I'm like, "Ugh." All right, we're good. We're golden.
Oh.
Now roll me a d10.
Oh, D10. Okay. Where's my D10? That's the one that looks like it. What's it called? 10 side. Whatever. 3.
Okay. Roll me 3d6, please.
Oh gosh.
Okay. 3d6. That is gonna be. Oh shit! That's a 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. So you throw that egg right in the middle of the bones, and it blasts everything outwards. And everything takes 16 force damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The second that happens, Snowball's activating the charged caller saying Tarot.
Oh gosh.
And at this
Oops.
point, the bone singer just goes, I don't need a skull. Enough. And just blasts what looks like crystalline light out of her paws. And what's left of a conglomeration of skeletal bones appears, missing femurs, missing a skull, but into some
And a clavicle.
into some semblance of cat.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Disturbing.
How quickly does this happen?
Pretty much instantaneously. Y'all want to roll initiative?
Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh
You want to do
yeah.
something
So-
first, honey.
Hit it.
Eartha, very inspired and impressed and decides these are her new friends. Has been waiting for someone to interrupt with horrid chanting. And is going to use Moonbeam.
Oh, that's a good one.
She's going to just go, I love an alpha male that can take charge. And then she's going to roll her fingers and bring her hands down and cast Moonbeam. So they need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So that's for everyone in here, right?
No, that's just, it's only a 5-foot radius. So she's focusing on the bone singer, where the bones are, and so on.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, the bones got a 4. Bone singer got an 18.
Okay. I don't have time to figure out the math of whether or not Earth is safe, so we're going to see. She's safe, so it's on the path. I don't know what my save is. Alright, so it's 2d10 radiant damage. Oh god, 7 plus 9. So it's 16 points, halved for the bone singer, but 16 points of radiant damage.
Oh, sweet.
Because
Because we're getting into combat,
mhm.
everybody close your eyes.
Oh.
Tell me, raise your hand if you are aiming to kill. Okay, everybody open your eyes. Thank you.
Ominous.
That's always fun to watch afterwards.
Like, oh no.
Okay, so. And.
Spoilers, I voted for murder. I have no problem sharing that with the class.
Okay, somebody needs to tweet that out of context.
Spoilers, I voted for murder.
Thank you for the subscribe.
Oh, thank you. I didn't see that.
Thank you.
Oh wow.
All it took was, voting for murder. Clearly.
What they live for.
That's what everybody wants from us.
We created the murder.
Aw.
Yeah, I was like, it would help if I had everyone's actual, like, help.
Yes.
Okay. So, after that egg, was thrown, and then, that ray from Eartha, you see Pickles, Aunt Petunia, Lord Huntington Peak, Anastasia. Is it just Anastasia? Let's find out. I think that's it. On the ground.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Like lying on the ground.
Oof.
I think Baguette, being who she is, would like to at least ensure that they are not dead.
Okay.
So, because, if they're not everybody there is evil, they're not, she just can't. That goes against her ethic.
Yep.
So she has to go and check on them.
Okay.
So.
So, would you like to give me, like a medicine check? Is that where we are? Heal?
Heal?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, heal is like to actually heal someone. But yeah, that would work. Give me a heal check. You don't have to do it for each one of them.
That's a 22.
Yeah, okay. So, they appear to be unconscious.
Okay,
Unconscious.
Okay. All right. But not dying, just knocked out.
Pickles is not doing so hot.
Okay. Trying to think. At this point, I think she would at least stabilize Pickles, because again, she just can't, in good conscience, just let somebody die.
Yeah.
So, just even if it's just a simple heal check to just, not necessarily spell slot, but stabilizing him, because she needs to figure out what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, Pickles just got knocked over by the force of that and hit his head and isn't doing so great.
Okay.
Lady Frippery seems fine. Aloysius is a little unsteady on his cane. The bones are pretty scattered at this point, but are still trying to get back together. And the Bone Singer is has looked better.
I imagine.
But she's all glow with radiance and vibe, so maybe a little.
Shall we roll some initiative, friends?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Plus
boy.
2?
that's a 20.
Oh, pretty good.
First time I've gotten that. It's my Die Hard buy dice. Check out that heart.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, you die hard
19.
dice.
That's a 15.
Everybody else?
11.
16.
We were actually all polite and didn't just shout it out together at once.
I was like,
Yeah, no
what's
kidding.
happening? Snowball and Eartha?
19.
Okay.
22.
Oh, damn, Snowball. Okay.
You think that's good, Snowball? 3.
You know what? You win. You are the better Alan.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And hey, Jazz, what are we doing here? Ah, not that. We're not doing that. And you are. That is. Oh, nope, not that. Not that, Just Chloe. Now everyone knows my middle name. Oh no.
Baguette has definitely got a few ethical situations going on right now. So she's trying very hard to be a good dog and trying to figure out what that means. So.
I mean, think of all the willing organ donors we'll have by the time we're done.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
That's ethical.
Ah.
Listen, you guys turned Grimly into this monster. He was a sweet boy.
Okay, so the Bone Singer is actually up first. So, since Grimly threw that egg,
Come at me, Mr. Bone Singer.
let's see. She is going to touch you with the chill of the grave.
That sounds unpleasant.
Yeah. Chooses a target as an action. This target does only half damage on any strength-based damage rolls. The target makes a difficulty 14 con save at the end of their turn to move the effect.
So it just goes on effect immediately. I don't make a save or anything?
It just goes on, and then you get a save at the end of your turn.
Oh, that's bull. Okay, damn.
Dear guide, did she start her turn in the same space where she just got moonbeamed?
Yes. So she takes more damage, correct?
Yes, she has to do another constitution.
Okay.
Oh, well.
That is 12.
How do I figure out my attack thingy? What level?
It's probably going to be higher than 12.
Yeah,
It is.
it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your modifier. So you're.
Oh, yeah, that. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So how much damage does she take?
8 plus 4, 12.
12.
Oh, well, that's good.
And she might be out before she does that to Grimly.
Yeah.
In fact, she is.
You just see Eartha as soon as she sees her looking at Grimly. Oh, no, you don't, darling. When I think of bones, I think of things they buried.
I love that.
Weird rituals past do affect my cash, so we need to have a conversation. And she's just sitting there, just like
Committing murder.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that Bone Singer just falls on the ground. And she's like looking towards Grimly, collapses during your song.
just illuminated by the spotlight.
And at this point, that pile of bones is going to, look at How are you all standing? Are you kind of in a circle, semicircle? What's going on there?
So I think Lilia's just out of her seat.
Okay.
Priscilla was kind of trying to keep a little bit of distance so she could try to be as stealthy as she could with her spell casting.
Okay.
And I imagine that Baguette would be kind of near Grimly, knowing that this has been hard for Grimly. And
It's about to get real easy.
Yeah, knowing that he's a tightly wound spring. So.
And I was next to Priscilla, just kind of trying to stay out of easy visual sight and stay out of the center.
Okay, and where's Eartha?
Eartha was staying close to Grimly. She's trying to keep as far back as she can, but within at least a 10-foot radius of Grimly.
Okay.
And everyone else, she's really just worried Grimly is nothing but toothpicks and skin. So that concerns her. And also, she's got a little bit of affection for this motley crew.
So then the bones. Actually, no, they can't do that because they don't have a head. Oh, yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. It's not an eye thing.
I'm so concerned.
They point a paw, a bone paw, at Baguette, Grimly, and Lilia. And I would like you all to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
I know.
Cool. They're my favorite.
Oh.
That didn't sound so good.
It hovered on 19 and then flopped to 9. So
Do you have that spare D6 for your next D20 roll? Reminder.
oh yeah, from the invigoration. I'll add that now.
And you have fortune.
I'll use fortune now. Well, no, I
just
won't
gonna
use
use
the
that
fortune. I'll use the
D6.
invigoration. Yeah, that'll probably save me. Oh shit! Yeah, I got a 6. So that's what 15.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
14 with the extra D6.
Okay, so you all made it. So you are not terrified with horrifying visions of violence and bloodshed.
Excuse me.
That's
That's
good.
directly
That's good.
from the book.
Thank God, I guess.
Thanks, Pugmire. That's dark.
Nightmares made real is that ability. You are
Cool.
now immune to those visions. Okay, so Snowball, you're up. Bone Singer's out. You see the moving pile of bones. Lady Frippery Poodle, Aloysius Labrador, and some guards.
All right. I would like to pull out an older battle axe, very clearly worn, and I'd just like to throw it at the bones.
Okay. Please do.
Yeah, that's like a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. That is 11 points of damage.
Okay. So that is
Chunk of
now-
damage.
So those bones collapse into a pile on the ground and start just sparking. And then smoke starts to rise from them, and it smells acrid
Oh no.
and nasty.
Baguette's gonna do a little. Is there unseen coming in here?
Oh, those bones were like unseen.
Yeah, but I mean, is it coming back? Like, or are they just smoldering?
It's just smoldering.
Good. She's like really relieved about that.
And after doing that, oh, hi, Kitty.
Kitty.
Snowball is going to reach behind him, pull out his other battle axe,
I love that.
She has so many.
Fine.
and say, I've got a few questions to ask.
Oh.
That's so bad.
Oh.
Bad axe puns, perfect.
I'm bringing it full circle. That was like one of the earliest things that
Yep.
was set up for me.
Well, before you had an axe to grind. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's
Yep.
a flashback right there.
Sweet memories.
And yep, that ends my turn.
So, Aloysius, at this point, just
Ooh. One minor thing.
yes.
I'd like to step in front of Priscilla.
Okay.
Just, I would like to be in front of Priscilla.
Okay, that sounds good. And Aloysius looks at Snowball and just says, "You fool! You've ruined everything! And corrupted my student, too!" And he shoots acid out of his paws at you.
Good lord.
And it just straight up hits. So that's 14 points of acid damage.
Okay.
For now. It's an extra 2d4 at the end of your next turn, but you can make a save to, oh. Wait, no. Make me a dex save. Sorry. It was wrong.
How many fortune do we start with?
3.
I'm using 1.
Okay.
Go for it.
So we are down to 1 fortune. Oh, that's still not.
I'm gonna give you
nearly as
another
good.
fortune for Earth is singing, actually.
Yay.
But I'm giving it to Eartha, so it's up to her if she wants to share.
16.
Okay, so you actually take half that damage, and you won't take any more on your turn.
Gotcha.
There you go. And Lady Frivery Poodle is going to run towards Grimly and attack him with an axe.
That's kind of rude.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's like, and Becca's like, I helped you. Rude.
People
I
are
don't think she
asking
hits,
so
though.
many questions.
That's 12 to hit.
12 to hit?
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Yeah, I know. And
Good try, though.
the guards at this point just kind of mutter something about this being more than they bargained for and run out the door. And you see that cat that you saw before that was keeping watch sneak in and stand in the back. And it is Eartha Kitty's turn.
Yay, my new shoes. Okay. So both Bone Daddy and Bone Stinger are dead, correct?
Yep.
Alright then. And Lord Aloysius. She's going to move her hand ever so slightly and move the moonbeam to Lord Aloysius Labrador.
Okay.
50 feet. He needs to do a Constitution saving throw.
He'll probably fail that. Let's see. Oh no! I rolled an 18. He's okay.
Ooh.
Yay.
He still takes half. Ooh. So he takes half of 14.
He collapses on the floor.
Wow.
She says, now,
Stick falls out underneath him. He is all kinds of down.
for future references, you need to try something like Sing as your bones are breaking. Sing as your fur is burning. It seems this meeting's gone awry. Oh, it seems like he's fallen. All right.
Another fortune.
I love Eartha so much.
There's just some people can't handle the spotlight. I'm following your lead here. And she's just gonna look to the people that she's helping out to figure out what is going on here.
Alright. It is now 16. Priscilla!
Okay. Priscilla leans over next to Snowball and says, I'm going to try to salvage this. She gives him kind of a semi-rough shove out of her way and tries to get to Aloysius.
Okay.
If he'll let her, she tries to grab his sleeve and pull him toward the door. Professor, we have to get out of here.
He's pretty much unconscious. So you can just
Oh crap, I missed that one.
So you can just drag him wherever you want him to go.
I missed who is getting beat up by who. So, no, who is still up? Sorry.
Lady Frippery Poodle and that cat who just snuck in.
Okay. Belay everything that I just said a second ago.
Okay.
And instead, you know what? Let's throw a flaming sphere at Lady Frippery Poodle because that always helps.
It seems to.
Yep. So, the flaming sphere appears and is going to bump into the side of her, so 2d6 heat damage on a failed saving throw. So
Sorry, what was that?
she makes the next save.
Okay. It was an 18 again.
Dang it. Alright, well she takes half. 4 damage.
Okay.
Heat damage. Okay. I'm good.
Alright. She looks a little miffed, but she's still okay. And Baguette, it is your turn.
How many apparent antagonists do we still have since some folks just said, nope, this is beyond my pay grade?
1, possibly 2. You don't know what that cat's gonna do.
All right. Well, I know that Baguette saw one of her friends get blasted by acid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then she's going to cast Cure Wounds to help alleviate that.
Oh.
Well, yeah, because of course. And that is 9 points of healing back.
Perfect.
And
Oh
because that was not cool. And because she's really mad about this whole situation. It's wrong, it's unethical. Snowball has had to swallow his pride and his dignity, and this whole thing is a mess, and she's just really offended as just on so many counts, and she's just gonna be very angry and say, be good dogs, and she's gonna cast Spiritual Weapon and just have it at the ready.
Yeah.
She's just like offended. You know, it's like just conjuring it up and putting it up.
I like it.
She's defending her friends and trying to get everybody else to calm down and stop being bad dogs.
All right, Lilia.
All right. I'm going to come scampering over some chairs, which, oh my god, makes me almost as tall as everyone else in the room. And square off
Taller than
against
Baguette.
Yes. And I'm going to square off against Lady Frippery Poodle with my rapier out.
Yes.
Going towards her. My lady, surrender. There's still time to be a good dog. You can still come out of this with your position intact. And if she's not buying it, I'm just going to chuck my circle of surprise at her. But maybe.
Give me either an intimidate or a persuasion check.
I'm not an intimidating little
You
baby.
can give him persuasion.
You could
That's
try.
a 13. And I wish I still had my d6.
You
Okay.
use the d6?
Yeah.
I did. I
Oh.
needed it for that stupid save.
Okay.
I think there's still a fortune point left.
Yeah, there's fortune. If Eartha wants to let you have it.
Oh, or says that's right.
Because that's the thing with cats, they can take it personally. They take it, like, for themselves.
True.
I am willing. Eartha is here playing backup to give you some
And
fortune.
honestly, Eartha is Lilia's role model and hero. Like, one look at Eartha, and you know what? She's going to try a little bit harder.
Beautiful.
Okay, that's better. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay. At that point, she puts her axe down. She says, "You'd have it only surrender to another noble."
I really wish I just stabbed her.
This is what comes of bringing youths to the meetings.
Oh, shush! That's it.
Okay, good.
She's being a good dog.
Grimly, you still get to turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, man. Wowzers. What a position to be in, huh? So what's the situation right now? Who all's still standing after all this?
Lady Frippery has just surrendered, and
Okay.
a cat who was keeping watch on who was coming in and out has just snuck into the room, but hasn't done anything yet.
Okay. It's like the devil on the shore that's like, do it. Kill them.
Take back
Grimly's
the shop.
Grimly's just gonna stand there trembling with the maul in his hand because he looks like he really wants to end someone's life, but seeing as how things have somewhat de-escalated, he's just gonna stand there shaking for a sec before he just turns and points the head of the maul at the cat that's still standing. Just like, if you move a muscle, I'm gonna turn you into cat paste. Can I intimidate?
Yeah, do it.
Thanks, man. Oh, baby, that's a 19.
Ooh.
Kitty
heck
got a
yeah.
17, so you win. So at that point, oh, that's interesting. Yeah. The cat just pulls out their short sword and drops it on the ground
Good.
and puts their paws up in the air.
All right, and I will just hold my action for if anyone. I'm gonna move up near where they've taken our prisoner and just hold my remaining action just in case anyone, tries anything funny.
All right. Well, staying in initiative, if that is what you want to do, Snowball, it is on you. Oh no! I just ripped out a sticky tab.
Oh.
Tragic.
Are the bones that were animated, are they like, is there still like smoke coming out of it and everything?
They're mostly just sparking.
Sparking?
There is a cloud of smoke around them.
Okay. I'd like to pull out the skull
Okay.
and just split it with the axe.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's all I want to do. Beyond that, I'm looking towards the entrance, making sure no one else is going to come in. Oh, is Pickles nearby?
Pickles is unconscious but has been stabilized by Baguette, so yeah.
I go over to Pickles and I put Pickles' blanket over him.
Oh,
Oh.
There you go.
he'll be so happy when he wakes up with a horrible headache.
Yep. Yep.
It's better than being dead.
So Lady Frippery has surrendered. So now you have, if you want them, 2 hostages. So what would you like to do, friends?
Let's hear it for the alpha of the shop. You got your shop back, Grimly. Do I still need to hold this spotlight, do you think? Things have cooled down.
Grimly is just gonna look around for a sec, then look at Eartha. I mean, is this it? Did we win? Did we just take them to the guards or something now?
Kinda, yeah.
Pretty much. Not that we got any useful information over the ladybug.
No.
But
Right.
it doesn't matter because we have 2 people to give them useful information.
I forgot about the plan. That's my bad.
No, it's not. It's not your bad. They were summoning a cat.
Yeah, in fairness, we didn't know there was going to be dead cat summoning.
All right.
I thought they were just going to say incriminating things, not summon a very powerful dead cat.
I'm gonna gather the remains so we can use them for evidence. I guess collect everybody who's still alive, and somebody go and get the ladybug out of the crack in the wall.
I'll go do that.
Baguette will drop her spiritual weapon, since it seems like things are under control. This large spectral image of, symbol of the code of man disappears.
All right. You can easily find that ladybug. You put it there.
Lily's going to go outside and just check whether there are guards descending on us even now, because there were kind of tons of them.
It's
And there was
funny that you
magic and
asked.
smoke demons and all kinds of stuff.
There actually are some guards running this way.
Good.
Hey, guys, what's
This
up?
way, this way, this way!
Is this the abandoned shop? Princess told us to come in this way.
Yes!
Something about
This is it!
bones and singing? Is it a concert? Concert that
No.
got out of hand, correct?
No. Come inside. It's, there are lots of people who are very good at explaining things. Come inside.
So they walk in, and one immediately throws up in the corner.
That's not surprising, honestly.
My God, what did you do in here?
Nobody's dead.
Are you sure?
Think.
The bone
Right?
singer.
There's
Person
a
is
bunch
dead.
of bones in the middle of the room.
Look
I
how
think-
old they are.
These were brought in by this group of people who were trying to resurrect a very old, very powerful cat, presumably from a ousted family.
Why?
To try to drive all the cats out of Pugmire. It's a very long story, very complicated cult, not very well explained at
He
this
kind of
point.
cocks up an ear, tilts his head.
We have 2 individuals here who are members of this organization that need to be taken into custody, and I'm sure could be persuaded to tell you all about it.
Oh, I
If
think
that
we've got
gets-
more than 2.
Yeah, well, she's looking particularly at, the professor, and just so disappointed. Just so disappointed.
Make sure to take Lady Frippery, Professor Aloysius, and Lord Huntington in particular.
This is a lot of... These are some nobles.
Yes,
These are imported dogs.
and they're very bad
Excuse
dogs.
me.
Well,
So
your
am I?
aunt's right there.
Yes, and my aunt's a terrible dog.
It's
Arrest
wild.
her.
All right, take her too.
Listen, there's a... I'm not sure if this cat is dead.
Which one,
And-
Bone Singer?
Yeah.
Baguette will take a look. Is the bone singer dead?
The bone singer's not dead.
Not dead.
Everybody give me a notice check.
Oh.
Goodness.
Question:
That 20.
Was I
Nat 20!
Yeah! Right when you need them the most.
Right?
After
13.
that.
did I have to go outside to grab the ladybug?
Yes.
You would put it in from outside, but it had kind of like wiggled in through a mouse hole in the wall, so
Okay.
depending on how much you want to futz through the wall, you can get it from either way.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure whether I was basically outside while this was happening or
Got
not.
it. You can be inside. If you wanted
Yep.
to have gone outside, you can.
Yeah. I probably would have come in behind the guards.
Okay.
What do you add to the notice check? Wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Unnatural
18.
1.
Hey.
You got a 19, Eartha? Okay. So everyone but Snowball
Oh.
sees,
I got a 6.
okay, everyone but
probably
Snowball and Lilia.
not me.
I got a 10.
Okay, everyone but the three of you
Yeah.
sees, that cat who had snuck in at the end fidgeting with their bonds, and they appear to be getting out of their shackles.
Hey. I will light you on fire.
Paste.
Darn. That's just showing off.
He goes, I'm much more useful out on the ground.
You're gonna tell us what you were doing here, or you're just going to allow them to escort you away with your enigmatic ego?
He goes, oh, the whiskers never tell.
Alright, son. I tried. Don't ever say I didn't try. But if you get out of those bonds, these individuals are quite jumpy. And you'll probably end up being this good quite quickly. So go along.
I'll go for now.
You know where to find me once you've completed your business.
But I know cats who are much better at talking than I am. And he kind of gives a wink at Snowball.
Do I recognize this cat?
You remember from Ears that 3 of the cats who make up the smile are the ears, or are the whiskers, the fangs, and he didn't say the third.
Okay. Alright. Whiskers. Whiskers it was.
And he smiles, and you see big white teeth.
I smile back and go, I've got those too. Some smiles that can't be seen are much deadlier.
I know all about that. Snowball.
I'm sure you do.
Is this cat talking again?
No, this is just typical tomfoolery. Once they
Okay.
get it going, it's a whole.
And one of the guards goes up to Lilia and Priscilla and says, well, you seem to be the gentry. Here, I'm gonna have to ask you, ladies and your friends, to leave. This is now a crime scene.
One of us would like to try to keep an eye on it. We'll stay out of the way, but we'd like some oversight.
Where can we find you if we have questions?
And Baguette just kind of there at my place.
Goes, oh, Shepherd Baguette. I love your servants.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that means a lot. Yes.
You are so good.
oh,
You're so
Thanks.
inspiring.
Thank you. Yeah, these are my friends, and they'll be staying with me. So, we're not terribly far. So if you need us,
'Cause, yeah, I mean, we heard a lot of things on that weird cat creature thing, the mechanical thing that the princess has. But
Ladybug.
I hold it up.
that's the one. Those are neat. But yeah, I'm sure we'll have. Well, why are you here?
Trying to get to the bottom of this.
trying to make sure that, well, they were good dogs.
I don't think they were very good dogs, and I
No.
hate to say that about any dog.
I know.
I like to think that even cats can be good dogs, but I don't think these were very good cats either.
I'm a good dog.
I am a good dog, I think.
Yeah,
I'll vouch for him.
yeah. And Baguette just comes over and just puts an arm around Snowball. This is a very good dog.
I told you before, you're not completely useless as a cat either.
Baguette,
Yeah,
you said you put an arm around me.
yeah.
Oh no!
Immediately after this happens,
doesn't
immediately after you do that, I quickly deactivate, but you take 3 points of lightning damage.
I imagine there's a little just a little poof of fur. Just like
Fantastic.
Sorry. Static, dry air, static shock in the air. Must be that. Gives a
See?
look to Snowball. Good dog.
As
I feel
I look to Baguette and I just go, I say jokingly, did you feel my holy presence?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You are full of holy radiance. And kind of pat down the fluffed out fur a little bit,
Oh.
Really need to remember to turn that off.
Yes, that would be helpful. That's okay. We were busy. We were distracted. Could have been worse. Anyway,
So you all are going to retire to Blessed Baguette's abode.
As
Well,
I said, I'd
we're
like to stay
going
here
to drop
keep
my friend off
oversight.
first.
She's still unconscious on the ground.
Yeah, I just don't want her to get rounded up with the bad dogs.
I can wake her up if you want.
Honestly, she's quieter this way.
Well, I didn't want to say.
Gonna have so many questions, and I don't want to answer them right now.
Well, we have room on my couch.
She has servants. It's fine. We'll drop her off at home.
Okay.
It's like 2 doors down. Please don't take her back to your apartment.
I just thought I'd offer. I didn't know if you wanted to have a private conversation
Nope.
first.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
I need at least a week to figure out what I'm gonna say.
That's fair.
So I guess that means I'll be taking my own leave. As always, it's amazing to meet you all. And I hope one day we'll meet again.
Please come back
Great.
soon.
Of course, we'll do tea sometime, darling. Snowball.
Eartha.
Keep working at your cat, but I think you excel more on the canine side of things. It's impressive.
Thank you. You make a very impressive spotlight.
Yeah, sometimes the spotlight is good, sometimes the spotlight really highlights your weaknesses. Gremlin, I look forward to doing business with you when your shop is up and running.
Yeah, hopefully that'll be soon. Nice to meet you.
Of course. Priscilla, one day I wish you would take a nap, but until then, I wish you well in all of your research.
Well, thank you for that much.
May I leave you with one last bit of encouragement?
Sure.
A secret meeting with bigoted dogs, treacherous felines playing with bones, axes, explosions, and feats of all kinds. No misbehaving, just heroes with paws and claws. And she's gonna blow her kisses and saunter out past the guard, one of the guards, and say, "You still owe me a couple of," and then walks out the door.
What a cat.
What a cat.
And that was an invigoration, so next time you guys have to roll, you'll get your d6.
I look at the others and go, "You met her in a cave?"
Believe it or not.
Weird.
And I think that's a perfect stopping place for tonight's Paws and Claws.
Yay.
Thank you so much, honey, for joining us.
We love you, honey.
Thank
We
you,
love
honey.
Rita.
So yeah, the bot isn't working, so I can't link to our Patreon. So, but it's there. If you look up Paws and Claws RPG, you'll find it. I'm Jess, and you can find me on Twitter at miss_Jess03. I write games and stuff. And if you're like following my channel, Three Flings will not be on this week because I will be at PAX. So if you're at PAX, come say hi. And let's see what the rest of you do. Starting with Baguette. Who are you? What do you do?
Well, when I'm not being a good dog, I write stuff and I stream stuff. And I'm really excited right now because Jess and a whole bunch of other people here are part of Book of Seasons, which is coming out soon. So, yay! Look for that. Follow me on Twitter and you'll see updates. Follow Jess, you'll see updates. So, that's me.
Kat, who are you? What do you do?
I mean, I'm mostly Lilia, just like 24/7. But on the rare occasions when I don't have that much energy, I write stuff for the DM's Guild and for other places. And most recently, I didn't write, but did design and organize and compile the Eat the Rich anthology, which you can get on DM's Guild. Take on capitalism with pitchforks and fireballs and strong curse words. That's me.
So good. Grimly, who are you? What do you do?
Hi, I am Alan Johnson. I am a writer for the DM's Guild, voice actor, and I've got some other fun stuff coming up, like seasons and other fun things that I can't talk about yet, but follow me at Narlo Jenkins on Twitter.
Priscilla, who are you? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Ashley May. I'm a writer primarily on the Dungeon Masters Guild, and I just did all of the prose writing for Amarun's Almanac, the first in an 8-book series that just came out that's already getting praise from Mr. Ed Greenwood himself.
Yeah.
So make sure you go and check that out.
8 books is a lot.
Yeah, we're doing a bunch of different biomes of the realm. So the first book is like about 5 different forests and spells related to forests and druidic classes related to forests and just really cool things about forests in the realms.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome.
Snowball, who are you? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Alan Ingleson. I have not published anything. Being with you guys, I probably should change that. But yeah, I just really love games, and I playtest all of the scenarios that just needs playtested.
And our super amazing musical guest star, Eartha Kitty. Who are you? What do you do?
I am aka Honey and Dice. I'm a everybody's biggest cheerleader. I also have not published anything, but I do a lot of writing. I run an all bards campaign called Inspire, which will be in podcast format soon. I am the creator of the Embrace the Initiative workshop, where I help to build more comfortable and confident DMs and GMs in their hobby. It's more of a workshop about the heart than the brain.
It's the best
also
workshop.
play.
If you get an opportunity to take that workshop, do it.
I play on a whole bunch of charity streams. Like basically, someone just DMs me and says, "Hey, do you want to play on the stream?" And I say, "Sure." I'm a Princess Who Saved Dragons with Jess again. I do a lot of charity work. And Embrace the Initiative it really highlights visibility and awareness in the disability and chronic illness communities. Something I'm very, very passionate about. Outside of that, I don't do much. I'm just here to support and cheer other people on. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank
We
you for
love
coming.
having you. Thank you. And next week is our season 1 finale of Paws and Claws. The whole team is going to be here.
Wow.
We want you to be here, and we're going to do a big holiday send-off. It's going to be fun. So,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
and stay tuned, because in 2 minutes it's a little different. It's not Hunter, the Vigil Cancer Cell. It is 307
Yes.
RPG doing Scarred Lands, playing the Vengeance of the Shunned campaign, which Kat and I wrote for, and there's some pretty neato stuff in there. So be sure to check that out. All right, we love you so much. Thank you all, and mwah, have a good night.
Farewell.